So let's talk about the ending of Call of Duty Ghosts and why Rourke wanted to brainwash Logan and have him as a partner and explore the specifics. So yeah, let's get into it, gentlemen. Just so we're all on the same page, I'm gonna play some scenes that clearly indicate that Rourke is interested in Logan.
If you make it out of this, kid, come find me. There's always room for one more. Whew! You got fire in you, kid. I like that. Risking your life to protect your captain. You could learn something from him, Elias.
The boss wants the youngest one alive.
You're good. You'd have been a hell of a ghost. But that's not gonna happen. There ain't gonna be any ghosts. We're gonna destroy him together.
Now that I've shown you that Rourke is clearly interested in having Logan on his side to fight, let's talk about the reasoning and understand Rourke's character so we could actually understand why. And just about most of this analysis of Rourke's character is gonna come from the mission Legends Never Die, because to me, this is who Rourke really was before he was corrupted and brainwashed after being captured by the Federation. Rourke was the captain of the Ghosts and was a strong leader who would never leave any of his men behind, and we are shown this plenty of times throughout the mission. For example, he's always the one taking point. Like if you notice, Rourke is always the one in the front, like when he's getting off the helicopter in the beginning of the mission or jumping on the helicopter towards the end. We also see how Rourke is always there helping Elias. For example, when Elias is knocked down by the missile truck, he helps Elias up. Then when Elias is caught in the flood, he helps him out of the flood. And for the final time, he helps Elias against General Diego when Elias is about to be shot. Oh, also the foreshadowing with Rourke helping Elias up during the mission, but Elias can't help Rourke up when he needs it. So it's actually really easy to understand Rourke's perspective, as he's the one who's always in the front and taking the most risk, and he's never letting his team down, but yet he feels like they let him down when he needed help. And I mean, look at his face, dude. It says exactly that on how conflicted he really is. This mission, Legends Never Die, perfectly captures Rourke as a character and is the reason why it is one of my favorite missions in Call of Duty Ghosts. Because it is pretty rare that we see a villain before they were actually a bad guy or the main antagonist with such good character traits, and you really couldn't even picture them as a villain, but in this case, it's done perfectly with Rourke in the mission Legends Never Die. I gotta add this in here because I was just thinking of this, and I really don't think it was Rourke's idea to capture another ghost. Like, yeah, sure, he probably seen a lot of himself in Logan, but I think it was actually the Federation's idea to capture another ghost, break them, and brainwash them just like they did Rourke. And out of all the ghost members we see, honestly, Logan does make the most sense. Because if I'm being honest, I think everyone who's involved in that mission, being Legends Never Die, where Rourke got left behind, he wants all of them dead for revenge. So Merrick, Elias, and Ajax. So that would leave us only with Hesh, Logan, and Keegan, but I don't think Hesh is who Rourke would have in mind. And the obvious choice between Keegan and Logan is Logan. He's younger, and younger people tend to be more easy to manipulate or easier to break due to torture, I guess you can say. And he has less combat experience than Keegan. Plus, Logan doesn't know Rourke like Keegan knows Rourke, so it would be easier for a bond, if you want to put it like that, to form. Plus, Logan demonstrates, at least combat-wise, similar traits to Rourke. Logan is more of a silent type, while Rourke is definitely a little bit louder and more talkative, but combat-wise, they're just about even, with Rourke having the slighter edge due to him having more combat experience. But it is still very close. I think the moment Rourke really knew that he wanted Logan to join him is when Logan got shot, broke free of his constraints, and went for his pistol to save his captain or his father, which is something Rourke would have done. Because as I showed and stated earlier on in the video, Rourke was always there helping Elias, no matter what. Plus, Logan proved himself time and time again as a capable soldier, and Rourke even acknowledged this at the end of the game. I truly do think Rourke is looking for someone who he knows won't leave him behind and will have his back at all times, just like how Rourke had Elias's back before he let him go.
gotta move now!
What are we doing here, Elias? We can't save him!
Elias!
We're too heavy! You gotta let him
Elias!
So to conclude this, the reason why Rourke wanted Logan is because Logan was best fit for him as a brother and a soldier, and he could regain what he lost being a brother after feeling like he was betrayed by his brothers and Elias after they let him go, which resulted in him being tortured and broken. Because you have to realize from his perspective, he was always there for his guys, but his guys weren't there for him. But he knows Logan is loyal and a good soldier and will always have his back, and he proved it to him time and time again.